You the first tip, second tip of the day. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and yes, as you can see from the title of today's video, I have been training for 11 years. 11 years, oh my god. I think I did one of these videos last year to celebrate 10 years, but I think the last year I've learned probably the most in all my time of training. So sit back, relax, enjoy today's video, and yeah, bon appetito. Oh dear. Right, boys and girls, I have no real plan for today's video, but what we are going to talk about is, I do have a plan. Why am I lying? We're going to talk about the 5 most important things that I reckon I've learned over the past 11 years of chasing gains and absolutely slamming protein to the next bloody dimension. I'm going to say, should go, ooh, little outfit of the day. Oh baby. God damn, I'm so cool. I bought a new hat the other day, this hat, because it's really cold in the gym and I've been getting cold. That's it, that's the rationale behind it. We are heading to the gym right now and we are going to go and train with the wee brethren. We've got push on the cards. I hesitated because we're meant to have pull, but tomorrow I'm training with Stockton and Stockton can't do push, so we're doing push today because Stockton's, you know, good boy now, little bit. Yeah, man. Let's go down to the gym, isn't it? I'm obviously very proud of my hat. I think it's cool. Let's go to the gym. Yeah. Bosh! God, it's another grim day in Great Britain. What a time to be alive. Anyone that has a girlfriend will know that they do this thing where they go, oh yeah, you can take my car today if you want. You get in and you see a thing like fuel needed, or in today's scenario, AdBlue refill, which anyone that has a diesel car knows that AdBlue is just so cheap. Said no man ever. Anyway, right, Ultraflex in 3, 2, 1. Oh dear, right, okay, so we touched down at Ultraflex and I'm going to give you the first tip on this top 5 tips of my first 11 years of training. And tip number 1 is routine. Routine. And I'm not really talking about gym routine, but I want you to take the mindset and the principles that you would apply to your training routine and apply them to your life, right? So what do we need to do? We need to standardize certain variables. So the variables that I would standardize at any point in your lifting career are sleep, what time you're waking up, what time do you go to bed, meal timings, eat pretty much at the same time every single day, 7 days a week, and then apply progressive overload. Josh, how the fucking hell can you apply progressive overload to sleep? I'm going to tell you. It's not necessarily sleep, it's just life in general, but can we squeeze more out of the hours that you are doing stuff, right? So if you wake up at the same time every morning, let's say 6 a.m. for argument's sake, and then your normal day starts at around 8:30. In that 2 hours, what can you do? Can you go out for a walk? Can you meal prep? Can you read a book? Can you do something that's going to level you up in the long run, right? That's what I mean by that. So apply that progressive overload mindset to your daily routine. Standardize, optimize. Not saying too optimal. You know me. I don't do too optimal. I do 95%, bro. Sleep, food, training, things that are going to progress you as an individual. For instance, reading, audiobooks, podcast, whatever, and then that progressive overload element. Do more within the hours that you are doing stuff. Do less fucking around, junk volume, procrastination nonsense. Can you be creative in one element of your life? Can you create something? Can you do something like this? Record pointless videos that no one ever watches. Yeah, routine. Get your fucking routine nailed. Write that down. Write that down. But now we're going to go into Ultraflex and we are going to train. I forgot to put my camera on charge, so there's not going to be a great amount of this video that is going to be in there. There'll be some, but not all of it, right? And you get the gist. I fucked up. My routine's out of whack. What can I say? Hi guys. Right. So the session for today is pec deck, lateral raise, dumbbell bench, flex leverage press, dumbbell lateral raises, strive incline, tricep, 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 bosh. My camera will inevitably die, so you won't see all that session, but you will one day. So the next tip, so I had routine as one. Routine's vitally important, isn't it? Yep. Second point is mainly aimed at Jack, and I'm gonna say Jack's generation, right? Once you start, do not stop. Do not stop training, no matter what. In my 11 years, the only time that I've taken away from training was when I was 20 years old. I did 5 months working on a chicken farm in Australia, and I could not train, and it was shit. And I came back, and it was like literally 3 years of training just never happened. It was like starting from scratch again. So, second tip of the day: do not stop. Do not stop. Even when you're getting old and you're thinking, fucking, I'm getting too old for this. You're not. Don't stop. Right? We're not training to necessarily like prevent yourself from getting ill. We're training to make you harder to kill. Yeah? Harder to kill. That's Jack's laughing. I will never stop. I will never ever stop.
When you're doing dumbbell bench,
I will be pressing 50s when I'm 50.
You're going to be able to push your age when you're 90, you're going to be pushing 90.
90 years old, bosh, 90s. I think when I get to that age, I'm going to have to move to America so that it converts to pounds.
What would you actually do when you're that age?
What, 90?
Well, like, what would you do?
I'll be dead. I'll be dead. I'll have got killed under a Smith machine shoulder press because you weren't spotting me.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, don't fucking stop.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, talk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, how to stay on the go. I can play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me. They're not double up again, none of their nose, none of them cold. They just got lucky, but never.
If anyone's got any tips on how to not get cramp in your hip mid-set on this, that'd be wonderful. Not sure if it's just I'm trying to like drive through my legs a little bit too much. I'm going to take a leaf from my own book. If something doesn't feel right, just go a little bit lighter. So I'm going to do that top set again. I'm going to go a little bit lighter and get more out of it.
Wonder if it's coming to blows, my enemies cutting it close. I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke, I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now they ain't go harder than me, they need a blade in a sheath, a shank in a piece, a crate full of heat, an army, a fleet, a tank and a jeep, a navy at sea, with ace a marine, an ace up their sleeve, a team of marines, a freak on a leash, a beast with a...
Right, tip number 3, Jack's just perfectly shown me why I need to say this tip. There was someone on one of the screens at Ultraflex doing a hack squat, but like reverse. So like their face was facing the head pad, and they basically tried doing a front hack squat, and it looked atrocious. And the guy's back looked like it was going to break. So third tip of today's video: be very, very, very careful who you listen to in this fitness space. So for me, I'm very lucky in the sense of I grew up listening to, watching Ryan Terry, Chris Bumstead, that's it, just them two. Being in the gym that I'm in, you know, we've got the likes of like Kuba, Jack Eagles. Say hi, Jack. Right, okay. That is wonderful. That was Jack Eagles' leg, everyone. Wow, yeah, so just be very careful who you listen to, but being around people like Jack, people like AJ, obviously Laura Vickers, the top, let's say, 5% of trainers.
Take as many
You can
Oh, you are such a cock. He said take as much creatine as you can. But yeah, be very, very, very careful who you listen to. If you see something online that looks dangerous, it probably is dangerous. If you see a trend of training, for instance, every few years, everyone wants to test out the 1 rep max on bench, and every few years, a handful of people completely rip their pec off. My point still stands. Be careful who you listen to and audit the content that you are consuming. There's a load of skinny people that tell you that this is the best way of doing this, this is the best way of doing that, or most optimal way of doing another way. And it's a load of shit. Be careful who you fucking listen to. And ignore Jack Eagles.
Teeth and still they will lay at my feet. Boy, you got the wrong one. I gotta look over all of my publishing statements for Q1 as soon as the song's done. I gotta call up my mama and tell her I made it as soon as my log's done. I gotta read all my trade publications and sip my tea till it is all done. I think it's all fun. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new.
Last week my shoulder were hurting before, or as we started warming up. So we bailed on dumbbell bench press, and then this week I'm 1 rep down from what my peak has been for this like cycle of training. So we'll take that, we'll take it. Jack got a PB, 30s for 11, 40s in no time, bro.
What you telling me? I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats and turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse.
Are you nutty? Oh, are you on gear?
Like a kilogram of tren.
Proof that Jack knows nothing about what he's talking about. A kilogram of tren. You've been taking advice from Eagles. My camera died. What you guys missed was probably the majority of my set of the flex leverage press. We then did dumbbell lateral raises, and I did a cuffed side lateral just for 1 set. And then we did incline strive and another set of pec days. So you didn't really miss that much, to be fair. And now we're going to go on to triceps. To be fair, the post may already be up, but this week on Instagram I will be posting everything that I do for arms, triceps and biceps. I know, crazy stuff. If that's something that you want to see, it's over on Instagram right now. We're going to move on to triceps. In this session we've got 3 tricep movements. We've got a single arm tricep extension. We've got a tricep extension machine up there. Single arm tricep extension, dip machine, and then the nitro extension. Bosh. Let's fucking go.
You're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats and turn to a ghost. I need to know everything.
Right, so with arm movements, arm training in general, I have a methodology that I've used for years, but I've almost like mastered as the years have gone on. And it goes activate, isolate, annihilate. So this like few warm-up sets that we're doing on single arm tricep extension, this is to activate the muscle, and then we'll take it to failure unilaterally. So we'll up the weight on this to a working set weight to isolate the muscle, and then we will annihilate the muscle. So we'll do things like, it might be a EZ bar skull crusher, it might be tricep dips or a dip variation, but whatever we do, we aim to annihilate. So it might be drop sets, rest pauses, pauses in the lengthen, pauses in the shorten, absolutely anything to stimulate some kind of growth without absolutely fucking up our elbows. Because I think one thing that like I've done wrong in the past, and you can learn from it, is going almost like too heavy on bicep and tricep movements that the almost like the muscle groups around it end up getting involved one way or another. So it might be on like a dumbbell curl, trying to curl 30s when I was like 16 years old. There's a lot of front delt because you're trying to like, you know, just swing your elbow up rather than like activate and isolate your bicep. And then with like tricep movements, I just used to get so much elbow pain, it's untrue. So activate, isolate, annihilate. Write that down.
My whole clique in all black, we all tucks. Tell my ex-bitch give me space. Elon Musk, ayy, streams got my Q4 looking nice. My VR clutch, acting like you seen this right here. You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. True realist, stepping like a dude.
Only downside about this machine is bloody hurts your hands. Did it hurt my hands more than it hurt my triceps? Quite possibly. One more tricep movement, then we're done. This is gonna be the annihilate element of today's arm bit. Jack's gonna do me a nice drop set, aren't you, Jake?
Duplex, you bet never lose change, but I do flex on it. I'll black whip, yeah, my coupe on Onyx. And I get brain like I'm hooked on phonics. Can't get a meaning cause I'm booked till August. And I look like a jet, never switch up. It's evident I gotta pick up where the best left off and the best dressed dog. Leave a mess when I step in this bitch, dog. My whole clicking all black, we all tugs. Tell my ex bitch, give me space. Elon Musk, ayy. Streams got my Q4 looking nice. My VR clutch, acting like you seen this right here.
Right guys, we're gonna head back to Casa Krog and then we're gonna go through the final 2 pointers, fucking hell, for this video. I feel like it's gonna be quite a long one, but I do hope it's gonna provide a decent amount of value for you. Yeah, if you made it this far, make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you very much. Road to 5K, baby. Fucking icon. Looking more like Acon. Acorn. Hello there, people. Right, we are back at Casa Krog, and most importantly, we are in the kitchen. And this brings me on to my 4th main point of this video, and that is nutrition. So, for the longest of times, probably, God, I reckon if I started training when I was 16, I reckon it was maybe 8 years in. Fuck, no it weren't, surely not, 6 or 7 years of training. Too long, basically. I didn't prioritize the actual quality of my meals, and I can back this up with so many Instagram highlights. In fact, let me show you some of these bad boys. Shakes that I used to make called fat shakes. This is like an example. So we've got a shake, we've got double chocolate cookies, we've got weight gainer protein, we've got ice cream, and then I used to blend it, and this one added up to, this is actually fucked. This was 2,000 calories in one shake. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to do this nearly every day. And I'm somewhat proud of it now, looking back, that I didn't have a heart attack. This one, right, if anyone's interested in giving themselves a heart attack, this one was particularly amazing. This is golden nuggets and golden Oreos, where we would go for a full pack of Oreos, 55 grams of golden nuggets, and yep, 100 grams of weight gainer whey protein, and yes, it would look that thick. Oh my good God, what is wrong with me? That was 1,500 calories, quite a tame one, according to me, back in 2018, as if that was only 2018. Whoopsie-daisy. So yes, my biggest tip now is that whole foods and good quality, you know, whole foods make more gains than eating pure shit. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, this is what I teach my clients. I'm saying that because I'm so much more of a better bodybuilder now than what I was then. And that is partly because of what I'm eating now versus what I was eating then. It was so bad. Actually, right, if you've made it to this point in the video, I'm gonna ask you, I can very easily on MyFitnessPal scroll back to them days, the big fat days, right? Shall I, just for a laugh, do a full day of eating on my, you know, dirty bulk diet back in the day? Put it in the comment section below if you think that that'd be quite an entertaining watch. And I'll make fat shakes, I'll do the double Domino's pizzas that I used to have for tea. Now, what I like to do, or what my wonderful other half likes to do for me, she meal preps my food. So this is chicken, or it's like fajita chicken. I'll have that with microwave rice. We're going to add some fats into this meal in the form of maybe some nut butter. We'll see. Quite like having a bit of peanut butter with chicken, goes down lovely. Make more of an effort with your food. Don't just go for macros, think about the micros as well. Think about how digestible this food is. Think about how much can the body do with this food. It's not just gonna cause digestive stress, ruin your sleep, ruin your appetite, and ruin your skin, your life, your teeth, all the rest of it. It's got to provide value in health across the board. So yeah, that is tip number 4. Let's go, baby. So like this meal is a prime example of what I'm on about, right? So in this, we've got peppers, tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, chicken, rice. It's fantastic. It is absolutely sensational, right? It's half the calories of what I would normally, well, what I used to have post-workout, but it will do probably 5 times more good for me. I'm telling you now, prioritize the quality of your food, right? And do it as early as you can in your fitness journey, right? And that doesn't mean that you have to be 18 years old eating clean ass food. You could be 35, you could be 40, 50, 80 watching this. The message is still the same. Prioritize the quality of your eating. Yeah? Great, wonderful. Right, we're gonna get this in, and then the final point of today's video. Right guys, so the final of my 5 tips for you today is going to be something that I am pretty confident that I have absolutely nailed throughout my fitness journey, or like, you know, my time in bodybuilding, whatever. And that is just enjoying it. No matter like how old you are whilst you're watching this video, you know, you might be 16 before you've even stepped foot in the gym, or you might be in a similar position to me, you know, getting old. I'm joking. I'm obviously still in the prime of my life, but yeah, you might be like, you know, in your 40s, whatever. And no matter what, in 10 years' time, you are not going to move half as well as what you can move right now. So you may as well just enjoy the process of moving and training and progressing, or chasing progress, or just even trying to improve yourself. So yeah, just enjoy it, please. I've absolutely loved the last 11 years of training. I've loved the last 8 years of being an online coach, PT, whatever. It's been amazing. I wouldn't change anything at all. If anything, if I had to relive my life, I'd just look forward to doing it all twice. I'll wrap the video up here. Remember all the 5 things that I've said, because I can't remember them because I recorded them yesterday. And enjoy the fucking process. And we will see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, send this video to your friends, do anything, because we want this channel to grow. And it is growing, it's just very, very, very slow. Right, see you in the next video. Bye.